So, I was kidnapped in Nigeria. Or, I was almost kidnapped in Nigeria. Let me tell you the real story. Give me one break, I need saving. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. If you're seeing this video for the first time, hi, my name is Baraka Tamsat and you're welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience, what happened, how it happened, how I was almost kidnapped, or I was, but I could escape and all that. And this video is also to like bring limelight to these things because it is still happening. So I don't know if anyone in this video or anyone looking at this video or has seen this video has an experience with people with all these dollar people. I don't know. I've been making this. I made this video a series on Instagram and I could not post the rest. And someone actually asked me to talk about the rest. So I want to make it a YouTube video where I can actually show you guys and let you guys know what happened. It has been long. It's not now, but I just think it's still happening. So I need to actually speak my truth because I don't want the situation whereby maybe what I did differently that it might actually save someone else. I don't know. No, I think 2020, I was working at a Toyota company. I don't want to mention the name. So I usually leave work very early and I stay with my dad's brother, yes, his family. So they are staying at Akpogmo. If you guys know Lagos very well, you know Akpogmo. So I got out that day because I have job before going to the office. So I got out very early around 5 after praying. I just left house. And when I got to like after the bridge, I just crossed to the other side on that bridge waiting for bus to take me to VI. So crossing, I could not find any bus around that time until like 6 o'clock. I could not find any bus. So I saw a Toyota Camry and they were like, oh, where am I going to? I said VI. And one thing is, this is not like me just entering any car. They usually carry people. Toyota Camry usually take passengers and you pay them and you get out. So when they said, okay, they're also going to VI, that I said, how much is the money? They told me the amount of money and all that. And I just entered the car. Inside the car, I met 3 people. One person sitting beside the driver, another person sitting beside me, and one woman sitting at the extreme end. So when we got to CMS, that woman sitting in the middle came down. And when she came down, maybe it's a woman, maybe it's a man, I can't even remember, but that person came down. And the driver had to come down from the car to the boat to take that person's luggage to give the person. So the other person sitting at the extreme end started saying that, oh, driver, I think I'm going to come down. That the driver should help her drop her bag inside the boot. Then the next thing I heard was the driver saying, so, are you the owner of this bag? Are you the owner of this bag? She was like, yes, he's the owner of the bag. And the driver just closed the boot, entered the car, and he said he's driving her to the police station. Police station, how? Drop somebody's bag, you're saying you're driving the person to the police station. So the person, I was not asking any question, because one thing about me is I mind my business a lot inside the car. The other person sitting beside the driver now said, oh, what's in the bag? Why is he shouting that he's going to take her to the police station? It was not like, when they got to Costain, he asked that who is the owner of the bag, because when he wanted to drop someone at Costain, he saw that that money was inside the bag. So when he heard that money was inside the bag, he asked who is the owner of the bag, but nobody answered. So why is it that she's answering when they got to CMS? Let's not lie, when I heard money, I was not greedy at that point, but I was just thinking about it. What's going on. But I continued like pressing my phone and all. I was not even minding anybody's business. So they started driving. She was begging, please don't carry me to the police station. Oh please, I'm sorry. What's going on? Me, I did not put my mouth to. Because basically I'm the smallest among all of them. Like I'm the smallest. I don't know why my stature is like this. I'm the smallest. So when they started driving, when they got to this new road that now like is now very okay before Eco Atlantic, they drove into that street that leads to Terra Culture. Now it leads to Terra Culture. That time I don't even know, maybe there's Terra Culture or something. I don't know. I've never heard of Terra Culture then. So they drove to that road and they parked there. They were like, they're going to share the money for everyone in the car. When I hear everyone in the car, my ear just stand up. Pew! My ear just stand up because this is the money we're talking about. And they said, so no, before that time the man was asking, oh, where's she coming from? She said she's coming from the north side. They said, how did she get the money? She said it's for our boss. That our boss just died yesterday night. And one thing about our boss is very stingy and his wife will not leave them anything. And this. She started saying different stories. So even what they were saying, you believe that is actually true. But one thing is, in this life, know all currencies, no matter how small it is, even if it is $5, know it. So the moment they packed the car, they opened, like the zip opened the money, and there's a lot of dollar in that bag. But let me tell you the truth, those dollars were pink. I've never, light pink. I don't know now, maybe they will even make it realistic, but that time it was almost pink. What I saw was pink. And there's actually one tira, like all this tira that they use rope to tie is on the money. She now said something that they should not touch the money, that one of our colleagues touched the money and the person died. Maybe our boss did it because he did not want anybody to steal his money and all those things. So they were like, okay, so what should we do? Nobody can leave the money. Me, I was already late at this point. So I said, okay, oh, you guys could, I swear to God, that was what I said. I said they should continue. I want to go to work. That's how they say I cannot leave. That I've seen the money. I cannot leave. I've seen which money. You guys, I'm going to leave this place today. They said I cannot leave. We have to share the money together. I cannot leave. I said, okay, let's wait. Then I sent a message to my boss that I'm almost at work. I'm coming and all that stuff. He said, fine. So she now said they have to remove that tira before we can spend the money. Then the other person beside the driver now said, so what are we going to do this day? Then the driver said, he knows someone that can actually remove that money. This is where I don't want you guys to get it wrong. This story might be long, but I don't want you guys to get something wrong. And I also want you guys to take precaution from this point. When he said he knows someone that can actually change that money, the first thought in my head was how. And then they said the person is after costing. But one thing guys, till date, I know if I go there, I will know the place. I know. I will even know the place. But one thing is, if you want to direct somebody there, you cannot. Now, let me continue my story. Don't let me digress. So, they said, okay, everybody should get into the car. They're going to go and remove the tira. That's how from VI, because I'm already at VI safe. They start driving me back. They pass my house, like where I took car from. They pass my house. They start going to Coste. That's how they start arguing. Okay, so why are you coming to meet in Lagos? She said she's coming to meet her sister. Since when have you talked to your sister last? She said she did not remember. They have not been talking. So why are you carrying this amount of money to your sister's place? She said she's the only one she knows. She's the only one she can trust. This. Guys, don't fall for all this rubbish. All these people, they are thieves. So when we got to Costain, we started walking. They parked the car one place. We started walking. They did not bring that money together. So when we got to the place that they said they can remove the tira, I don't know if you guys know all this herbalist thing. That was the first time in my life I ever entered something that looked like herbalist. My parents did not know that I went there. But one thing, and if you have ever experienced this, or after watching this video, something like that actually happened to you, one thing I'm going to tell you is be calm. Don't show any expression on your face. When they're talking about money, make sure you laugh. Because the moment you show something else on your face, I don't know how your life is going to look. Maybe they will kill you. Because basically that's what is happening. So when we got there, the man started saying different. They started explaining to the man, and the man was like, oh, we are going to contribute 7,500 naira to remove the tira on that money. They said that she should go and use her hand to bring the bag. She brought the bag. So the man started doing all this rubbish that he's going to do. And after doing that, so how did they get the 7.5? They said everybody should contribute money. Let me not lie to you guys. That time, if I'm going to work, I already budgeted that the person that will give me money to come back home is either my boss or my dad. So I do not always have money in the morning. The only money you will see with me is the money to go to work. Then in the afternoon, either I call my dad to send me money to go home, or my boss will give me the money. So let me now tell you, nothing is inside my account, because that time any money that enters my account, I'll go and use it to buy Chicken Republic. The place is not far from where I was working. Either I buy Chicken Republic, or I go to different restaurants, or Black Bell. I wish I buy something. I don't have money in my pocket. I'm always using my money to eat. Eat, enjoy my life. Eat, enjoy my life. That's the only thing I know in my head. And buy clothes. I don't have any other thing. Nothing. I'm not using my head to think about anything. Eat, enjoy my life. Use money to buy clothes. That's the only thing I do that time. So when they said we are going to contribute money, the only money in my hand was 650 naira. 650 naira. How am I going to enter? I know from that place, that but then it's going to take me to my work, maybe like 400 or so. It's going to take me to VI. And when I get to it, I'll just trek down to my street. That's all. The remaining 200, I'll still use it to buy. One man usually say I go for my boss in the morning. All my bosses. So me, I'll buy meat more. I'll use it to eat that time. So that was the only money with me, 650 naira. Then I now told them that it's 650 that is with me. Oh. Do you not know that the other driver and the person beside them, they contributed the remaining money. They collected my 650. You should know how cheap these people are. They collected my 650. They added it together. They should have made the money 7,500 naira. They gave it to that man to do what he wants to do, to remove the tira, so we can spend dollar. So the man now, when they now did that thing, they could not remove the tira. He said they cannot remove the tira now. That we have to contribute 200 and something thousand. When I heard 200 and something thousand, all my head was, let's go. I'm not modeling. Because there's nowhere I will get to something thousand. I don't know, it's only me they have planned for. So they started asking different questions. Where am I going to? I said, I'm going to work. Where do I stay? I said, I stay at Agbogbo. Who am I staying with? I said, my daddy's brother. Do you know one thing? At this point, they're already using something to speak to you. You say basically everything they want to hear. You say basically everything they're asking you. Answer. Like, there's nothing like you're hiding anything. But my God is with me. At first, I think that didn't catch me because as they were asking me, I was telling them. But I have a pure mind, guys. So, when they asked me what's my daddy doing, I said, this is my daddy's job. But where is his office? I said, this place. Do your daddy have money? I said, yes. Who am I staying with? I said, my daddy's brother. Does he have money? I said, yes. Because he usually collects contribution too. And he has all these, all these people that sell bottled water, mineral, all those things inside traffic. He has a full store that they will come and pack and sell. Different people. So, he has money. I said, they have money. This man now said, okay. He said, how am I going to get? So they now said they are going to share the money. That the first person is going to bring 100,000. Me, I'm going to bring maybe 75,000. The other person is going to, I don't know, like that. I said, I don't know where I'm going to get this money because I don't have money. They said I have to get the money. I said, okay, that's fine. I'll get the money. So they now said, okay, who can I call right now that can actually send me money? I have a friend that I know there's no day in this life. I know in this life, if you call him, no money. He's the first person I called. Hello, please, because one thing I noticed when we were going inside that place, people were telling me, don't follow these people. Kinikon, do you know them? I said, I know them. Because the moment those people started asking me questions, I started getting suspicious. But thank God I said I know these people. Thank God I said, let's continue. So when they said, who can I call? I called my friend. He said, he did not have any money. That he's going to ask his sister and all that. I did not call my sisters because one of my sisters now, Odogu, that time, she's still rich, yo. If you call her, how much do you need? She will send it to you. Pam. I did not call them. No. So when at some point they now said we should go and look for the money. Do you know what I did? When they said we are going to look for they said I should go and steal. No, they now told me to steal the money from that my daddy's brother because he's collecting contribution. We don't know. I don't even know where he's keeping his money. I don't know how the money is going and all that. But thank God for home training and also prayer when I leave home. Every day, I pray. My parents will not allow me to leave the house without praying. And that time I was not even staying with my parents. These people I'm staying with. In my parents' house, you can still wear armless. You cannot. So, how do you expect that thing to catch me? That's how, as I was saying, that's how this thing happened. I now said, I didn't have money to go since they have collected my 650. They said, okay, if I cannot go to that my uncle's place, where can I get that 75,000 naira now? So we can move that, we can spend dollar. I said, my main house is at Ikorodu. Except if I go to Ikorodu, I'll go to my mommy's place. I'll carry money. My mommy has money. They said, okay, so how much will carry me to Ikorodu? That time, Uber was still cheap, very cheap. I said, to and fro, I can still spend like 7,000 naira. How much did I tell you I gave them? 650, Abi? Because they want me to go and steal money. They gave me 7,000 naira to go and come back. And me, that I don't have money. Before I start saying this, what do you think in the comment section I did? I just collected that money. I collected 7,000 naira, free money. And then, but let me not lie. From that point, you will still be thinking, I pray you don't have any money because they will check your bank account. They checked my bank account. I was using FCMB that time. But one thing is, I don't get money. I don't really have money. So the best thing you can ever do to your life is maybe you have one bank account that you hide and the rest, no money inside. So you should not say, hey, it's me that no money inside my bank. That's why they check my bank account too. So, as I was saying, I collected the 7,000. I started moving out. These people already have people watching up and down within that period of time. People started telling me, they will collect your money. They will dupe you. They will this. I said, no, they are my friends. I said I know them. Because I don't know who they sent to kill me. I don't know who they sent to do something bad to me. And I already know the location. So what do you expect? Guys, I said I know them. I even got to a point I stayed on I sat down and I started calling my friends, Alpha, I need this amount of money. So they will actually think that I'm looking for the money. And the moment I left that veranda, that location, I don't know if the place will still be like that now. Because Lagos State is really doing a lot. I ran I left. I did not go back to work because it's already around 12 that day. I went back to Akpogbo. I slept on the bed. But guys, for you to know that what they are doing is actually working, and if you are not praying, it will actually work on you, is that every minute I was on the bed, I was thinking about how to get that money. But you know one thing, my body did not stand up. I'm thinking about how to get money, but I did not stand up from where I am. They are not calling me. Hello, have you seen the money? I said I'm not at Ikorodu. There's hold up. Have you seen the money? Those people that we want to share dollars together that are calling me, not the man. Them, they've already get their 100,000. It's only me they're waiting for. I said, oh, wait, I'm coming. Motimbo. I not go anywhere. First thing I did that day was order rice. There's one rice they usually sell where we were living that time. That rice is very sweet, eh? I used inside like 7,000 to order rice. How much is that rice? Maybe like close to 1K then. I bought rice. I ate rice. I breathed. I slept. I wake up. When I woke up, my phone was already like 10 missed calls. I just have the phone, no. First day. Second day, I was still thinking, but it was like reducing. Third day, I don't go back work. I left. And guys, that was how I survived that day. After that incident that happened to me, I heard that someone around that place I was working, she was in the bus and they killed that person and they threw the person down. Maybe the person was arguing that he's not going. Maybe the person said he does not have money or something. They shall kill him. I called my parents. I told them about it and they prayed. They were happy. Thank God this. And from there, my dad told me someone that has the same experience after me and they collected all our money. So this is me telling you that anything can happen in Lagos. You have to be safe than sorry. You have to know that this is what I want to do and pray before you leave your house. Also, yes, I might escape the first time. The second time I escaped too. It happened the second time. And this one is even recently. I went for, is it an interview or something? And when I was coming back, it's the same Camry, but not the same one, but it's the same color. They usually use rose gold color like that. So I don't know, maybe they'll change their color, but it's rose gold. I've seen like the two people that carried me is rose gold. This one, the moment I entered the car, they didn't even allow me sit well before they start talking about you, where are you going to, I just said, please let me calm down. Guys, that was so funny. I just, like when they were talking about, I was smiling, and then the next night I just said, please let me calm down. I'm not going. Let me calm down. They were like, oh, bole, because I think they already know I have that experience. They just said, bole, and I left. This person sitting beside me that said that she's the owner of the money, she was putting on an hijab. Confirm Halaja. And they were saying Muslim Kineko, people are spoiling religion. If I was not a Muslim, do you think I'll still trust that religion because of what has happened to me? No, I will not. So I am telling you that anything can happen. A Christian can do it, a Muslim can do it. I just want you guys to be safe. That's why I'm telling you my story. What has happened and how it happened. And I hope you guys learned one or two things. Thank you.